Okay. I don't know, like I got an echo. Let me see if I can turn this down. All right. Maybe it sounds better now. Okay. Welcome. I am your host. My name is Lady Dr. Wimberly-Peterson Macklin, and I will be demonstrating how to apply for our new um, docu application for the program of GIA um, application for 2024. So let me make sure everybody can see what I'm trying to do. Because I'm going to pull up the screen to share, and hopefully you can see this. I want to make sure you can see it behind me. Good. I can see that you can see me now. Get rid of all of this. All right, we're going to apply by going to the website first. And with that being said, let me go inside the internet and put it over. I tried to do this before and I had a problem. Okay. So let's go to, let's see if I got the right information in here first. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's go to www.advocate. You know what? I always tell everyone, if you're not for sure of the title, I'm going to go into my Facebook first because I have a tendency of putting in the wrong address because I don't even go into it that much. But I think it's www.advocateuniversity.com. Let me go to Facebook real quick and log in. But now I know you can see the screen because I'm looking on another monitor. So when you get, if you are familiar with me, I'm Lenore Wimberly-Peterson on Facebook, or if you need to just get in a quicker way, you see it's a new website address. Just click on that, and it takes you to the website. And again, the website is giaadvocateuniversity.com. Once you come into the registration, the website, I'm sorry, you can browse first. There's some videos on here myself, information about us, the gallery, and a little bit more. This is only on the website. But once you want to apply, you can go to registration nomination. You click on this, and it says now accepting applications. Sorry, now accepting nominees for class of 2024. Honorary Doctorate in Humanitarian. Give honor where honor is due. There's two ways you can come in. You could come in by this way, which I am the founder, Lady Ambassador Wimberly-Peterson. And I'll tell you, thank you for your interest, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You can click on the nominee proceeds that way. If you coming from Instagram, the internet, and you had not been nominated by anyone and you just want to apply. That's the best way for you to go. The next thing down at the bottom, there are other applicant buttons. This will say view more. This one is telling you about the Global International Alliance Program information. You can click on this as well. It gives you details about the courses. And you can browse through them and see what's details and what hours are required, what you need to have in order to apply. Further down, there is also information on the Honorary Doctorate of Humanitarianism, also the Ambassadorship of Humanitarianism. If you're planning to apply for the Ambassadorship Humanitarian, Ordained Chaplain National Community Service, or Advocate for National Community Service, these are the pages where you will lock yourself in. You can click on this individually, and it will have you to do registration on this particular page. That is for these particular ones, only these three only. But in the meantime, if you're trying to apply for registration of class of 2024, go back down to the bottom of the same page where you see it says, now accepted nominations for class of 2024 honorary doctorate in humanitarianism. You go all the way down. The first, and if you have any questions, you need any more information, you can send an email that way as well. Okay, now it said, now can we help you? If you are a veteran or a civilian, that means individuals from the United States or just not in any type of service, you apply here option-wise. Now, if you are connected with a group like Ms. Ravi organization, I can't remember the total name of her organization at this time, but let me check that out so I can tell you for all the candidates that's coming in through her. Ravi. So I have so much in my thoughts right now. Ravi Modem organization. You guys, that means if you are in the group of GSFE organization, then you will go to the group page. That's the page you will go to. Or if there another group that may be assigned that you know of, please go to the group page, because we separate individual groups from others. And with that being said, close these out. Again, if you want to find me on Facebook, I'm up under Lenore Wimberly-Peterson. So that's how you can find me. Let me come down out of that. Okay, let's go back. I think I'm gonna be okay this time. It's the second time we tried to do this. Okay, close that out. So let's go back to the registration course page. The registration course page, like I stated, only these three curriculums that you will apply for on this particular page. Ambassadorship, Ordained Chaplain, National Community Service. That's for if you're trying to become ordained up under international for many other countries and clergymen and so forth. This is what this is about. There's a course that we will send out to you eventually for you to take. That's a manual test, and there are different rates. That's in progress. Advocates for National Community Service, that's a different organization. That's just giving you a certification, a certificate of what your work you may have done, and that only require 500 hours volunteer service time. Those two are to apply on this particular page, and same thing for ambassadorship. Read. I can't express that enough. So I'm going to come out of this and go back to the main screen where you saw that is stated here for an honorary doctorate degree. You can apply here as well, and we'll still get it. Or I prefer, if you know who you are, or you're referred by someone, or you're nominated by someone, is to come here, the middle one. And like I said, that's once if you are a veteran or civilian nominee, please choose this as an option. We have some more update changes we will be doing soon. And if you're in the chaplain group, like I said, Miss Robbie group, or someone like her particular group, you will go into the other segment part of it. So please keep that in mind. So we're going to start here with the civilian page. We're going to go in here. Now, this is where they say, let's get started. You will put in completely your name. Let me just do it this way. Okay, I'm just going to say Wimberly-Peterson because I had it in there before. But, okay, you will put in an email address. So whatever email address you desire, it could be your employer email address or your company, or we prefer your personal one. So we can get to you and get access emails to you faster. So I'm going to put in one right now. It's really kind of already there because I had tried it before. A phone number where you can be reached, or a service where we could contact you at. Please, I can't express that enough. Because if you are put on hold for a minimum of time, we only allow 30 days for you to get this completed, to get started. Okay, so today's date again is September 4th. So you put the date in there. How did you hear about us? You can say Google, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, website, our website, or just a friend or referred. If you've been referred, I'm stating that. Our client referred or other. So we're going to go with other right now. And they say, please choose the honorary doctor. And this says from veterans, but you will still click on this, and that would be for honorary doctor. Okay, but if you're a veteran, you will click on honorary doctor and veteran. Okay, this is what you do, or you will click on other. But I need to know on this page how, on the menu. So once that's done, everything should be put in there. You got to put in, oh yeah, I didn't put in the address again. Make up, put your address in. I'm going to say Race Creek. Like I said, this is just a sample. Please take notes as I go through this. I'm trying to do it in a way where you can understand me and there won't be any problems. If you have someone else that's a candidate or a nominee, please share this video with them in due time. I truly will appreciate that. Okay, so we're going to go to the next part. Once you do all of that, oh yeah, I can't express this to whatever city you are in. I'm going to say Atlanta, Georgia, GA. I'm going to say 300091. Okay. So then you send it over. So you will wait for a response from our office to be sent to you, because you have done that particular part. You did everything, and it's telling you thank you. Your message has been sent successfully. So now I'm going to go and check in our queue, which this would normally be done by our staff. Let me go into and see where this is. You will get back another email. Okay. So when you complete that first portion of it, this is usually what we receive in our box. So it will come in and it's telling us that we have a new inquirer, for GIA. Someone just took the first step and move now. So please enter in, and it tells us everything, the date and how. The most important thing about this, you have to complete the questionnaire. Again, if you don't complete the questionnaire, you will not be able to apply. So I'm on the other side of the staff department right now, so I will be showing you both sides. So I'm going to follow up on myself for applying as a nominee. And by me doing that, you'll it'll come up like this. Now, I'm going to go to my other email address right now, which is not this one. I have a couple of them trying to do it right. Oh my God. This is what you will receive. To say you have, well, that's the first form. But the form that you're looking for said, let's get started nominee for process. You'll get both because they automatically just generate out. But the second one is usually the one you are inquiring of. And it tells you to thank you for your interest of our program, humanitarian program, and we are excited to hear from you. Follow these directions below to get started. It's telling you to click and get started button and take and do the nominees form. That nominees form is important. Like I said, it's a questionnaire that you must complete. And with that being said, you will attach your portal, which will be a client portal, your bio. If you don't have your bio, you can write in your information manually. We would prefer if you have a photo shot of yourself. Don't have to necessarily be a professional one, but it has to be something that's clear and showing who you are. Don't just send me anything or send us anything, but send us something nice about you because we need this for your record. If you have any professional reference, please attach that as well. If not, just give us some information on where we may can reach some reference. And once all this is done, at this, like I said, we going into the get started part, and this is telling you right here that the accepted application does not guarantee acceptance for this program. Plea allows us up to 30 days, which we're moving pretty fast now. So we're really processing them within 24 hours right now because they're not loading in like they normally do. So you got a good chance of getting in there as soon as possible. So let's get started. This is what you're going to see your next step once you got that email. And you're going to go in here and you're going to fill it out. So you're going to put your full name again. Please make sure your name is clearly printed the way you want it to be on your diploma. Okay. Then again, we want you to put your email address. Okay. And then again, your phone number. So your phone number, like I said, can be whatever your phone number is. Like I said, I'm just making up one right now because I'm showing you a sample. This part you don't necessarily have to worry about unless something is different. But here is the most important category selection part you have to do. Then you move down. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Now I'm going to give you some samples because I'm going to just attach and copy from my bio. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Because I have another screen that I kind of open up. So I'm going to show you how I do it. So if you can copy your stuff, feel free to do it. Just make sure it's up to par where we can understand it. Come on now. Oh, I don't want to act right now. Keep me from typing in all this stuff. Because we need to know who you are and why you are applying. We'll close it out and try it again. Okay, let's see here. Please bear with me. And go into my bio. Let me take some of it. Hmm. For some reason, it's not letting me copy it on this particular page. I don't know. Usually it does. Because it's in the Microsoft stage. Let's do it now. Hmm. This is crazy. Okay, well, I'm gonna just try to do something else. Give you an example. Let's see, let me paste anything. No, it's not. Okay, let's see here. Let me do this. Just want to give you a sample. My what is it called? I have a letter up there, which is see what I want to say, press release. Press release. I'm trying to be as fast as possible. That's the reason why I'm doing it this way. I have such a long bio, and I'm not about to put all that stuff in there manually, so I'm just trying to shortcut. Let's see if I got anything on here to help us to get through this. Okay, I'm just going to use this for example. This is not my press release, but this is just giving you. I'm just going to copy some stuff. So if you was on your, say if you were on your own bio information, you know how, I'm pretty sure many of you know how to copy and paste or either attach. And that's the part you have to do. Because if you don't do everything within the application, you cannot move further. So I'm still on that particular page. Let me see if I'm in the right one. Make sure we go back. Okay, I did get started. So let's go back to it again. See, this is the page you would be on again. You see, I put all my information in. So then it say, tell us why, and it should be tell us why the nominee is a good candidate. You tell me why you are a good candidate for this award. So that's why I said it's going to have to be reworded. And then down here, what are some of your humanitarian efforts are the candidate involved in? So you tell us what you are involved in. This is about you. Okay. We want everything in there. It's just like I said, she had to kind of reword it wrong. Okay, is there anything else you would like for us to you have to share with us? So share with us any special situations or programs you've been involved in or something that can accredit you more and being approved right away. So then you'll put that in here, or like I said, you can add it to your bio, but at least add something in there. Dates, time, individuals that you feel that you want to reference you or anything like that. And after you have done that, you come down here and say, please check all that apply for this. So you would check like if you are, a United States nominee, if you are an international nominee, you're a veteran, and then you will pick. So I'm going to say United States, okay? And if someone, or if you're international, you will put the country here and or your state for the United States. Okay, how did you hear about us? If you heard about us through a friend or other, you'll click on this. So I'm going to just say you heard about us through a friend. That's just a sample. If somebody, that's required too. So I'm going to use one of our chaplains. Her name is Dr. Lynch. And this way I'll know because that cuts out all that. The person that nominates you help you to get in faster because we can verify it through them And that cuts out all your reference letters as well. That's the reason why that's there. If not, we will still accept you. Okay, what state? Here's another question. Everything has to be done in order to move forward. So, what state or country is the nominee from? Again, where are you from? If you're from USA, to say USA. I'm sorry, it said state or country. So I'm sorry. If you're from Georgia, put Georgia. GA or right or spell it completely out. Okay. Now, with that being said, make sure everything is lit. Okay, here's something else I didn't do. How do you know the person that is being nominated? Like I said, that's one to disregard, but you could say it's you, or like I said, I'm going to have them to reword some of this. Just say that it's you, um, or you can put down someone, like I said, you want to recommend to inquire on you. So in the meantime, I'm going to just throw that in there again. So this is giving you an idea, but learn to fill out your questionnaire application. We need this to help you. And if you are a professional, this person, you won't have a problem. You know yourself. You know what you have done. You know how you have served. You know the requirements to apply. After all of that has been done and said, then you just click next. Simple as that. And it say all done. Your file was completed successfully. Now you can review. Now we can preview your project details, upload file, our message of the Global International Alliance online program via portable. And so in the meantime, you're going to get another email. So I'm going to just go and I'm going to approve this once, because it's going to come into our office again once that's done. So like I said, things are moving pretty quick because we get maybe 6 to 7 or even more a day now. So we're not bombarded just of yet. So let me see here. Okay, close that out. Let me go to the email. Okay, this is where I would be at. So it had come in. So it's a file completed by Wimberly-Peterson. So I see that. So what I do, or what our staff will do, we'll go and we'll respond to you and review your documentation. It's showing me that it's been completed. Okay, so I see that. So in the meantime, I'm going to verify, our staff will verify it. Who you are, email address, you told us something about you, blase, 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 all the detail I need to know on you. In the meantime, like I said, you can go further and let me get back. Okay, but this is on my side, so I'm sorry. So what I will do once I see this, because like I said, I'm working both sides today. So let me go back, and I see that you have completed it, and we say, okay, this person qualified. So in the meantime, we're going to go here and check you out, and I'll say, okay, they're good. We're going to accept this one. So we're going to send you a approved letter. Once that goes out, it's going to come to you or to the nominee. Let me get back to it. And you're going to see another email. So that email to you going to say, congratulations, you has been accepted. That's the most important thing. The letter is telling you a little bit about who we are, again, who have endorsed us, and who we are approved by. And it's telling you the cost of the program. It's telling you what is required for your down payment to get started in the program. Once you are ready to start this part, we give you up to 30 days to get all this done. If not, we will omit you from the program. But I advise you to go and do the other part. And what I mean by that is get started, Here you are. You see again another page. Tell you things. There's a few things up here on me again, and there's a special person picture up here, which is Monica, the singer. She's one of our alumni from many years ago. And what we do with this particular program, or what we look for, here's information to explain to you what an honorary doctorate is all about. Because some people always want this particular degree, but don't understand what they're getting. So we're telling you here specifically what you're receiving. Like I said, this is accredited, but important to notice, an honorary doctorate is not, a humanitarian is not a PhD. In order to get a PhD, you have to go to school for many, many years. I do have a PhD. I went to school for 8 years, but yet still doesn't matter. Who is a candidate? Community advocates, community leaders, humanitarian leaders, public servants, teachers, preachers, police officers, veterans, because these are your life experience and things that you have done to serve many years. So you're being accredited for your work. Down here is telling you a little bit of detailed information that we have, and this is taking you into the processing part of it, which is a part of our processing policies. Explaining some information to you. Feel free, please read so you can understand it. If you don't understand it, email us back and we will help you. And then we say, please allow up to 30 days of processing. But I'm telling you right now, we're not taking that long. Candidates choose whether to participate live at a graduation ceremony or they can receive it in the mail. That's up to you. If you have to miss a particular graduation, we will have at least 4 this year. They won't be in the same state. You have the opportunity to come to any state that we may be having a service at, or we will give you up to a year prior to participate. We do that because sometimes things happen, from death to illness, or et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Once you become alumni and receive that diplomacy on that date, you are in there. In the meantime, we explained to you about humanity requirements. You have to be at least 25 years old. You must have at least 5,840 hours or more in volunteer community service or some type of service. And you must submit with your bio or with your information, file information, a professional headshot. Also, you must have provided us, if you are in military, you can just let us know, and we have ways of following up on that. You must provide us with track record of your work. Like I say, fill it in that bio, put it in the bio. Don't get hysterical about it, because we have our own way by being connected with the government, humanitarian. If you are legit, we will know. You must have completed, and we have our process department, like I said, to review your board and everything, and that's done pretty quick. And in the meantime, let's see what else we got here. You go down here after you done read all of that and got a full understanding. And if you know people that went through the program this year or last year or whenever, they'll tell you it's not that hard, just that we had to change the protocol because we have gotten so large and we're international now. We're dealing with many states in the United States and many countries. Now, I can give you an example. For this year, for next year, 2024, well, this year, I'll take that back. Our last graduation will be in the Philippines, and that's going to be next month in October. We have people traveling over to the Philippines, and we have the Philippines peoples there to be participated. And our representatives will be there to honor them. I will not be able to go this year, but I will be there in spirit. Now, come next year, our first graduation will be in Menifee, California. That's going to be beautiful. I think that's going to be April 20th. So if some feel they want to go to that particular one, you are welcome to. I will get you all the details on that. The second one will be in, I think it's Baltimore, Maryland, and I think that will be in May. Now, the following month, we plan to have it in June back in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. And hopefully, we may be able to launch. I don't know if it's going to be in that same month in June, or we haven't decided the particular date yet, but Houston, Texas area. So we want you to know that. And our final one for the year of 2024 was going to be in Paris, France. That's going to be phenomenal. We have other alumni that actually graduated from our program this year wants to go to Paris, France with us, and we allow that. So if you're within the 2-year span, then you can also join us at any of the ceremonies out and outside the state or in the state, because you are alumni. So you can walk in the procession. You will not be presented your award again if you have already gotten it presented, but you can go and be a part of it. And this is a beautiful thing. It's like you get to meet people from all over the world. You get to connect with other alumni, share whatever your goals and gifts are. And we allow that. We allow that in perspective of being a alumni. So with that being said, if any more detailed questions on that, those are dates to follow. We have not locked all those in yet because it's very expensive and it takes time to format that information for us to have these large ceremonies in other countries as well. And after you have read that and understood that, you'll click by continuing. Once you could click by continuing, you're going to the graduation contract. This is where you will lock yourself in and sign and saying, yes, I want this. I truly want this. I want to be a part of it. I want to join Global International Family. So you see that your name will be there as known because you have already put that in there. But this is the purpose of agreement. There are terms and things that you need to read up on. Please read it and understand everything that's on here before you sign. And once you do that, it's asking you for your first name. I mean, your first name, I believe that's, no, I got your name, first client name, address. I think you will put your address in there. So whatever your address is, it will go there. Then after that, you see the cost. Once you get to this page, if you feel that, okay, I'm not ready for me to pay just this day, do not close it out yet. Do not sign yet. Sign it exactly when you're ready to make that payment. But you got up to 30 days to get that payment in, because if you don't, we will lock you out. So in the meantime, and then you have to start all over again if you choose to come back later. So that's going to take time. But in the meantime, what we do, we have it broken down. The first payment due will be $350. And then after that, you have consecutively, I'd say 2 months, but I think we have changed it a little bit. It's a little more than that. I think it's 3 months, 3 or 4 months. But this contract is showing something else. So when we get to that page, I'll let you know. So after all of that's been done, this is a copyright program, like I said, so abide within our rules. Please abide within our rules, because we don't want bring any legal matter towards anybody. Okay, it tells you, what you need to do. It's just common sense. The right to reserve, because we have to abide by the government laws due to our attorneys, our statements to us. In the meantime, after you have done all of that, you just come down here and print your name. It says print your name below as should appear on your diploma. If you don't print it the way you want it, and you come back later on and say, you know what, I didn't put my middle initial in there, or I changed this, I changed that, you have to pay a fee to reorder a correct diploma. And that's because you're the one telling us this is the name you want. So I'm putting my name in there. And then after that, you just said that that's what I want on my diploma. Try not to make it so long that we have to go through this thing. Because if you have uh, 3 and 4 names, I'm gonna tell you right now, the best thing for you to do is abbreviate some of that because of the way the format of our diplomas are made. You can look at some of them on the page in the photos around in the gallery and everything, and you can see how they are because it prints out a different matter with our the company that process them. And usually in America, some people, like I said, and we know how a lot of the foreigners' names are, so we have to indent their names and so forth. But if if you've been, like I said, if you've been married or you've been remarried and you carry all these names, carry your business name. I tell people that all the time. Carry what you have from your birth certificate to your standard degrees. Um, but if you choose to change it, just be aware that we may have to determine the best way to print it for you to look right. And I have some situations on there sometimes. Now, it is required for you to sign. And when you're ready to sign here, it says click here. You're going to type in your signature. Now, you can type that in the way you want to. And I'm just going to say Lenore Peterson. Okay. You'll click on here because you understood what you were doing. It's electronic signature. You're approving it, and then you're just signing. Okay. Once you sign that, then you're going to go to this part. That's like I said, when you sign this and you say, well, I'm going to make sure I got everything in my account and so forth and so forth. Not all of the money, but some of it. Then you just go on and click here, continue pay. So at continue pay, this is the page that you will see. And that's how much you owe for your honorary doctorate. We did break it down. So it is, yeah, it's in a couple, we broke it down into 4 months. So the day that you sign, that's the day that you pay this. The next month, you have to pay a less amount, but it's on October 4th. The following month is November 4th. And then your last payment is December 1st. So everything will be paid up by the first of the year. So you can determine on where you want to move on with that. Also, it's not on here, but there's a $60 amount that would be due if you choose to get a flyer, a professional flyer made by us with your photo, congratulating you and everything. Now, you can have the option to do it on your own, but we will not use it. We only use our own company flyer, so that would be $60. But this is like a congratulation or announcement or however. We will want you must be in your cap and gown and etc. So we may send you out some samples of how it would look. We're working on our new launch for 2024. And once that's done, we probably will be emailing a copy of it to everybody so they can see how it would look and how we would determine your face on that particular flyer. So after you have done all of that, just continue. Here's your payment invoice to pay. And you fill out everything and you pay now. And that's it. It's very simple. So there's 5 steps. Questionnaire. Once you get your questionnaire done, we will send you back again a congratulation letter. Once the congratulation letter come in, like I said, you could go back into your portal and fill out your photos. Put your photo in, I'm sorry. That's not the photo we would use. It's got to be in a cap and gown. Also, in that policy, there should be information in there telling you where you can purchase your robe. I didn't see it, but I think it's in here. Let's see, where is it? Maybe in here. Let me go back. It should be in the policy part. Well, the rolls, we usually purchase them from Amazon, and I think we have another company, but I will make sure that she has that document information in here. The colors are red and black. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen them. They usually run about, I'm guessing about 150. I'm gonna say about 150 package if they have not went up on them, because I can't speak for outside companies. But we have been working with them for many years, and because they're reasonable. There are some other companies that have them as well, but they're a little more expensive. And I don't see it. I'll ask her about that too. So that's it. Let's see. I don't see it but that's where you can go to Amazon and put in honorary doc, put in this honorary, put in doctorate, honorary doctorate diploma. I mean, sorry, honorary doctorate role, and you should be able to find it. And so, like I said, well, we will send out also a link, and I think I will do a link for you and make sure you get that. So I hope this was a big help to everybody. And I'm looking forward to meeting each and every one of you come 2024. We're so excited. We got so many ideas and new perspective on celebrations for each and every one of you guys to help you to branch your own celebration organization. This is some time because I travel around the country a lot. Please look me up, learn more about me and why this program has been started and why I had been chosen to be a Goodwill ambassador. I have met many through the UN Embassy. I am a candidate of the UN Embassy as well. Please forgive me as I stutter, but the blessing part about it, I'm here. I don't know, many of you may not know that, but I suffered at one time with two major brain tumors. But look at me now. God is still using me to speak and to train and to help others. We have some excellent people that is a part of our life. We have a school now launched in London. We have a school launched in many other countries with others that have been candidates to help me in time of service. And I hope that this will make you want to become a part of our family. Like I said, these are just a few pictures that I'm showing you right now to just give you an idea. You know him as CeeLo Green. He's one of our alumni as well. We have so many that, and we're trying to grow even more, even more. We don't discriminate at all. We are just people of color, people of life. We believe in living our best life. We believe in leadership, problem solve. That's what we are all about. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And everyone else, God bless you. And see you soon. Thank you.